We'd like to talk to you today about Chapter 3, Who Gets Pell? We'll start by introducing you to Chloe's story. The college cafeteria was crowded and chaotic on the cloudy October afternoon I first met Chloe Johnson. Students were chatting, speaking over one another, and tapping away on devices while enjoying snacks and each other. I sat at a table in the corner waiting for her, tape recorder in hand. When Chloe arrived, she sat down cautiously, but then ventured a casual, "Hey, what's up?" We walked over to buy lunch, looking over the burgers and fries, salads and shakes. She pondered her options. She chose a thick smoothie and fries and looked away while I paid the bill. Walking behind her as we returned to the table, I was struck by her very thin body. As we talked, Chloe barely looked at me, preferring to gaze into her smoothie. She said that she rarely had time to sit and eat these days. I nodded, since as a busy professor and mom, I thought I understood. But as she went on, the sense that I could relate to Chloe quickly disappeared. Her struggle to find time to eat was part of a story full of much bigger sacrifices, ones totally unlike mine. Tall and pale with bright blue eyes, Chloe spoke rapidly as she talked about animals. She grew up around them and wanted to become an expert at their care. She was so excited to be the first in her family to attempt college and eager to get started. Since neither she nor her parents ever figured that she would make it to college, they had no savings. Oh, to pay for college, Chloe sold her beloved horse. She had raised him since he was 6 months old and rode him every day, but he was valued at $1,000 and she needed the money to pay for school. It broke her heart, she said, but she did not have other options. She received 2 offers for her horse and picked the lower one. While she needed the money, she also needed to know that her friend was going to a good home. The federal government estimated that Chloe's family could afford to contribute $25.20 a year to her education, and she received $1,100 in Pell Grant, along with a $777 WHE grant. After using the proceeds from her horse and getting help from her parents, she still needed to come up with more than $10,000 for college. Her parents were divorced, her father had moved 1,000 miles away, and her mother was in a new relationship. So to reduce her expenses, she decided to live with her high school boyfriend in a town 45 minutes north of school. Chloe took on 2 jobs and registered for 5 classes. Now, there are 9 million Chloes, folks. There are a lot of students in the U.S. dealing with similar financial stresses to Chloe Johnson. Who gets the Pell Grant? We'll share the answer to this and more. Stay tuned.